Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Berlingieri. I'm a recipe developer and food blogger from London, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about garden to table cooking. So I started my food blog 2 years ago. It was once The Hopeful Kitchen, now Sarah in the Kitchen, and I started it after I was recovering from thyroid cancer. It was a really difficult time for me. I was at home a lot after my operation, and I found that just getting into the kitchen, cooking some delicious food was a really great form of mental and physical therapy for me. I've always loved food. It's been part of my Italian and Jewish heritage my whole life, and I just love the way that it brings people together, and it just brings me lots of joy kind of cooking delicious food for people. But I've only recently become interested in growing my own produce. I thought it was maybe something that, I don't know, was a bit difficult, and it's actually so much more simple than you may think. And this is how I got this beautiful vegetable patch right here. My boyfriend and I started this small allotment at the beginning of lockdown, and it's been about 13 weeks now, and it's absolutely flourished. I've loved watching it grow and being able to come out into the garden, pick some herbs, and just throw them in the dishes that I cook day to day. I've been really lucky to have this outdoor space to experiment with my growing during lockdown, but if you don't have a back garden, don't worry. I'm going to show you how easy it is to grow your herbs from home, whether it be on your windowsill, your balcony, a community garden, or inside your house. It's super easy and affordable and really sustainable to grow your herbs from home, with lots of health benefits as well, and it's going to make your cooking taste super fresh and just give that extra hint of flavour. So I'm going to take you over to my little basil box. We're going to do some planting, and then I'm going to show you around the rest of this allotment before we make some delicious fresh summer tacos. Let's go. Okay, so here is my basil box. I absolutely adore basil. It's definitely one of my favorite herbs. My dad's side of the family is Italian, so it's a big flavor that I've grown up with. I already have 2 plants here, as you can see, both different variations. But I've got this one from my local supermarket. It's quite good just to have a couple variations of the same plant if you have the space, just so that when you're cooking with it, you're not damaging the plant too much and it has time to grow. Some people use seeds. I prefer just to get the plant as it is. It's super cheap, a couple of pounds, and you can just pop it in and start with it straight away. So as you can see, I've already dug a hole here. It should be about twice the size of the root ball. And if you just pop it in, cover it with the earth that you have dug out, give it a really nice pat down so it's really nice and secure. Give it a water to feed it right at the beginning, and it's really as simple as that. You have some beautiful basil ready to go, and it will grow in no time. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the vegetable patch a little bit, just so you can kind of get to know the things that we've been growing here, maybe for some inspiration for your own gardens. So we'll start off with the potato plants over here. They are massive. It's hard to believe because we put them in and they're about this big. And the potatoes are obviously underground, but we should be able to take them out in a couple of weeks or so. And then next to them here we have broccoli, one of my favorite vegetables, and it's been one that I've absolutely loved watching grow. It seems super healthy. It looks really, really good. The leaves are strong, the stems are strong, and so that should be really, really great in a couple of weeks to take out and eat as well. Then we have the coriander over here. It has these little flowers at the top. They're not edible, but they look really pretty, so I keep them in. But I just cut the leaves around that, and those are great. We're going to be using them in the tacos today. So yeah, coriander is also a fantastic one to have as well. And then just down here we have the thyme. Really great for earthy and woody dishes like mushrooms and meats and soups, stews, and it's super fragrant, which I love. So here we have our sweet peas. They are so beautiful. The flowers smell amazing. And we started these off just at the bottom of these bamboos. You attach them every couple of weeks as they grow, and they'll just climb up. We did think that you could eat the little pea shoots that come off a bit, but my neighbor told us that I think they're poisonous. So it's good that we didn't try that, and we didn't do enough research. So that's one thing. Definitely research what you're planting. But yeah, they're really beautiful, and I don't regret putting them in. Like, they're really stunning, and the smell that you get off them is amazing. The chamomile we put in the center of this. My family love chamomile tea, so it's really nice having the fresh flowers just to put in some boiling water, infuse them, and you get fresh chamomile tea. And yeah, they smell amazing as well. They're really pretty. They look like daisies, and it's just a really fantastic little thing that you can do. All right, so on this side, we have some really exciting things as well. I'll start with the beetroot. The stems are this beautiful ruby red color. You can see the tops kind of poking out already. They should also be done in a few weeks along with the potatoes. And right next to them we have some parsley. We're going to be using that in our herb salad today. That's a really great herb. I know some people aren't massive fans of parsley, but I think it really brightens up loads of Mediterranean dishes, so that's definitely one that I would recommend. Next to that we have the oregano. I always thought of oregano as more of a dried herb. I never saw it as like, I don't know, something that people would grow fresh, but the taste is so much better. It really is different from the dried herbs, so that was really one that I was excited about. And then next we have sage, fantastic for like buttery sauces, for meats, for like really rich cooking. It's gorgeous, and I've actually frozen a lot of the sage leaves in my freezer because we had quite a big yield, so you could just save them and take them out and chop them up, throw them in dishes frozen. It works really fantastically as well. And then last but not least, some mint that we're going to be using for our drinks today. What is British summertime without mint? You've got to have it in Pims, in gins, in soft drinks if you like. So let's head over and start cooking because I'm starving. Okay, so we've got our beautiful herbs from the garden. I've chosen coriander and parsley for our salad to go with the beautiful salmon tacos. You don't have to use salmon, you can use whatever protein you like. Beans will work, chicken, tofu even, and it's kind of Mexican flavors, but again, you can kind of do whatever you want. So we're going to just start off by getting a sharp knife. I've washed the herbs, and we're just going to roughly chop them. I like a lot of herbs in my salad, but you can kind of do as much or as little as you like. About a handful of both. Put them in our salad bowl. Then we have some lettuce that we have. Just going to add that as well. And some really beautiful toppings. So again, you can kind of customize it as you like. I've gone for tomatoes, fresh jalapenos, red onion, spring onion, and radishes. I like my salads really crunchy and zingy, but again, you can do with this whatever you like. Tip that all in there. And then we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. And just some olive oil for the dressing. A nice big glug. You want to get it all nice and well dressed. And then for the acid, because it's really important to have acid with your salads, we're going to use a lot of delicious lime juice. I love lime, especially in Mexican cooking. It is so delicious, gives such a really great zing. You can use the zest as well if you really want it extra limey. And I'm just going to mix this with my hands. You can just get really in there and mix it all about, and then you basically have a really easy herb salad. I prepped this in advance, the ingredients, but it takes only a couple minutes, and it's super delicious and will be great with the salmon in the wraps for your lunch. Okay, so the salad's done, and what we're going to do now is pretty much just assemble the tacos. So I like soft tortilla wraps. You can get crispy taco shells if you like, but I like the soft ones. You can toast them or not, whatever you like. So just gonna lay that down there. I have some yogurt that I've grated some lime zest in as well, just to get that nice freshness carry on going. And just gonna do a nice dollop of yogurt on the top there, spread it around a little bit. And then I've already grilled my salmon, and I've seasoned it with some paprika, cumin, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and it smells incredible. So I'm just gonna flake it. And right, so we're just gonna start layering up. So we have our gorgeous fresh salad like that. Get our salmon, flake it over, beautiful. Maybe another little squeeze of lime. The flies love the food too, take it as a compliment. Tiny pinch of salt, bit of sugar, bit of pepper, and I think that is pretty much it. And the best way to do it, fold it over like that, and there you have a delicious salmon taco. Okay, so to go with our tacos, we want something really refreshing to wash it all down with. I'm gonna make a kind of minty cucumber lemony fizz that you can have with this. It's really fresh and really delicious, and it goes perfectly with this meal or anytime in summer. You can knock this up really quickly, and it's really great for guests or just for yourself. So we've got some mint from the garden that I've already chopped up. We've put it in here to infuse with some soda water, and you can kind of just customize it as you like. I've got some lemons that I'm going to put in, and some cucumber as well. Perfect. And it looks really pretty as well. And just some honey to sweeten it up a little bit. And then all you need to do is just give it a nice little mix so it infuses, and you have a delicious, fresh, summery, cooling drink to go with your tacos. I really hope you've enjoyed my little garden to table tutorials today. You can follow all my recipes and the progress of the allotment on my Instagram, Sarah in the Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.